Hello students. Uh, in this video, I will explain the Newton method. In my first video, I explained to you the concepts of interpolation and extrapolation and the methods where we can apply the Newton method, binomial method and Lagrange method. Now I will explain first method, that is the Newton method. For understanding of this method, I just take this example. Suppose we are given marks and number of students. Marks 10, 40, 60, 80 and 100. Number of students 2, 6, 14, 18 and 20. Suppose in this question we want to find the number of students who got marks 25 marks. So we have to decide which method we will use in this question. I told you in the first video, mark the first column as X column and second column is the Y column. Since see the difference in the X column, the difference is same, so it means we can use the Newton method or binomial method. Second thing I told you that find the number of items in the X and Y columns. Number of items in the X column is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the number of items in the Y column is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when the number of items in the X and Y column are same and the difference in the X column is also the same, so we will apply the Newton method. So here we will apply the Newton method. In the Newton method, we find the different delta 1, delta 2, delta 3. So delta denotes the difference in the y items. For example, we will subtract 6 from 2, that is 4. We will write here in between these two items. Then 14 minus 6, that is 8. 18 minus 14, that is 4, and 20 minus 18, that is 2. So in this way we will find the first difference. We say it's a delta 1. Second difference, delta 2, we will find a difference in this column. So next item will be subtracted from the previous. 8 minus 4, that is 4. 4 minus 8, that is minus 4, and 2 minus 4, that is minus 2. So in this way we will keep on find the various levels of differences until we reach one item like this. Delta 3 minus 4 minus 4, that is minus 8, minus 2 minus 4, that is 2. Delta 4 2 minus 8, 2 minus 8, that is 10. So we keep on finding the differences until we reach the one item in the difference column. So this is the first step. First of all, you decide the formula which we have to apply for interpolation of the value. Second is to find the various level of differences. uh, this delta 1, the first item of delta 1 is noted by delta 1 0. The second delta 2 item is denoted by delta 2 0, delta 3 0, and delta 4 0. And here we will take this is the y 0. So in this way we'll assign the numerical alphabet to the values. Then After after finding the differences column, we will find out the small x column. Small x column is to be calculated in this way. First we write the value which we have to interpolate, 25. So this value 25 minus the first value in the x column, that is 20. It should be divided by the difference in the x column, that will be the same, that is 20. So I again repeat, small x, the value of small x is to be found. First of all, small x is find the first we write the value which we have to interpolate, that is 25, minus the first value in the x column, that is 20, divided by the difference in the x column, that will be the same, that is equal to 20. This is point 4. After finding the value of small x, we will apply the formula. The formula is, for Newton method, is yx is equal to y0 plus small x delta 10 plus x minus 1 2 factorial delta 20 plus x minus 1 x minus 2 3 factorial delta 30 plus x minus 1 x minus 2 x minus 3 4 factorial delta 40. So this formula will be expanded up to the level of differences. We have found the 4 level of differences, so we will write the formula up to the 4 level of differences. In this case, if delta 5 is there, this formula will be expanded like this. So here we don't need it. This is factorial 2 3 4 5. The factorial 2 3 4 5, it's mean 2 minus 1, that is 2. Factorial 3 is 3 2 1, that is 6. Delta 4 factorial is 4 factorial is 4 3 2 and 1, that is 24. And similarly we will find the value of all the factorial. It depends upon the formula. After writing this formula, to remember this formula, first of all, this is y0. So this is our y column. First value is y0, y1, y2, y3 and y4. So all this value will be written like this, and we just need the first value, that is y0 level. We need the first value of all the columns. So after writing the formula, first we write y0 is 2 plus small x we calculated 0.4 delta 10 is here, that is 4. X is 0.4 minus 1, this value, and factorial 2 we calculated, that is 2 delta 20 is 4 plus fill the values in this one, 0.4 minus 1, 0.4 minus 2, 3 factorial. 3 factorial is 3 2 into 1, that is 6, and delta 30 is minus 8. So we have to write the sign as well, plus fill the values in this one. 0 0.4, 0 0.4 minus 1, 0 0.4 minus 2, 0 0.4 minus 3, 4 factorial. 4 factorial means 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, that is 24. And delta 40 is 10. So this formula should be expanded depending upon the level of differences. We have 4 level of difference, so it will go up to here. In case there is a 5 level of difference, a formula we expand it like this. So remember the formula for Newton method. So first of all, y0 plus small x delta 1 0 plus x into x minus 1 over 2 factorial delta 2 0 plus so on. So solve it and we will get the values. This y small x means this is y25. So small x means the value which we are going to interpolate, that is small x. Now the question which comes in the exam for Newton method. It's a very important one also. Suppose we are given this question, marks the number of students. Now the question says find the number of students who got between 15 to 37 marks. So in this question the class interval is given is find the number of students between 15 to 37. We are given the class interval of 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, like this. Here 15 to 37 no class interval is given. So sometimes the paper setter will give the own class interval 15 to 37 or 22 to 35. Any class interval of his choice will be given in the paper. So first of all, this is very important type in the Newton method. Generally this type comes in the exam. In this question we have to make first of all this series into less than series, like this. Marks less than and number of students. Marks less than 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and 70. And number of students will be 1. Marks less than 20 means from here to here, that is 3. Marks less than 30 means all these students, that is 9. So we keep on adding the frequency 17, 20, 22 and 23. So now this becomes mark less than series. This is the x column, this is the y column. Now we have to see the first of all, suppose this class interval is given 15 to 37. So it means 15 means we have to find the here 15 value, and 37 means here we have to find this value. So it means this is we have to find two values. So we have to interpolate two values, one is 15 and one is 37. First of all we will take the 15. This is y column. We will keep on calculating the differences, delta 1, delta 2, delta 3. Okay. After finding the differences, we will find the small x. Small x will be value which we are going to interpolate, that is 15, minus the first value in the x column, that is 10, and divided by the difference. And difference is the same, that is 10, it's 0.5. First we write the formula. we will write the formula up to the level of differences. If there are 4 level of differences, we will write up to 4. If 5, it depends on when only one value comes in the difference. After putting the values and calculating all these, our yx will come, and yx will generally come, you see here is some trend. A mark less than 10 is 1 students, marks less than 20 is 3 students. It means the value for marks less than 15 will come between 1 and 3, and it should not be in fraction because the number of students are there. So we have to make this value as a round value. So 2 may come, 1 point something will come, we will make it round, and that will be the value we will write here. Suppose it comes 1.5. 1.5 means we will make it as 2. After finding the, after interpreting the value of 15, then we will interpret the value of 37. Small x we will find. No need to find the differences again, this has to be done only once. Small x, second small x will be calculated in this way also. First we will write 37 minus the first value, that is in the x column 10, divided by the difference, that is 10, it's 2.7. Again we will write this formula, and we will value the, we will put the values. This small x means now this is the 5 y15, now this is the y37. So we will put the values in this formula. The small x value will be this one. Now after calculating 37 here comes here 32, between 30 to 15, so it means our value of a number of students will come between 9 to 17. Suppose it comes 15.6. 15.6 we make the round value, that is 16. So it means now we got the two values. The number of students who got less than 50, number of students who got less than 15, that is so suppose 2. Now the second value, number of students who got less than 37, suppose that is 16. The difference we have to find, that is the number of students who got between 15 to 37, that is 16 minus 2, that is 14. So in this way, any group, any class interval will be given to you, and you can calculate the values by applying the Newton method. Now this sum consists of calculation twice. So first we will find the small x, again we will find the small x. So whenever the continuous series is given, and this continuous series uh, should be treated like this: less than series and number of students, and we will apply the Newton method in this way. So in your 10-year question paper, the question like this will definitely have come, I think. You take the question from those question papers and try the Newton method first of all. So after this Newton method, next time I will explain to you the binomial method. Okay.